It's one badass movie. Vigilante. The 1983 William Lustig film. This guy just keeps popping up on my reviews, like Maniac Cop, Maniac, a whole bunch of movies. By the way, guys, this was a poll I put up. It was against another movie, Vigilante won. I think it was against The Last Hunter. And it won against that. People voted for me to review Vigilante more so. If you want to become a part of it, join my Facebook fan page, which is in the description below. The plot. The story of Vigilante follows three guys. They go out into the streets and get rid of bad guys. Drug dealers, prostitution, pimps, and they just get rid of them. They kill them, or they beat them to death. Well, same thing. Or they beat them really bad. And so they have a friend, played by Robert Forster, and he loses his wife and son in different ways. Not like how they were killed, but in different results. And it's pretty depressing, so the friends are trying to convince him to join them and to get revenge on the people who killed or attacked his wife and son. I'm not going to spoil if they died or not. Throughout the whole movie, the tension's building. You're wondering, is he going to actually change? Is he going to do this? And you'll find out when you watch Vigilante. So it's a typical revenge vigilante movie. How is it handled, though? That's the key to whether it's good or not. We have Robert Forster from Alligator, Fred Williamson from the Warriors of the Wasteland, 1990 The Bronx Warriors, a whole bunch of movies from Dusk Till Dawn, and he is a great actor in this too. We also have a special appearance by Joe Spinell in a few scenes. He was a Maniac, which was also directed by William Lustig. I loved Robert Forster in Alligator. That was a great movie. Great performance by him. But in Vigilante, he knocks it out of the goddamn park. There's one scene in the courtroom where he just flips. You see the hate and anger in his eyes. He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass for letting them get away with this. Fred Williamson is awesome as always. There's one scene where he jumps off a building. Not like a really high building, but he lands on the ground. He lands like this. Like he's ready to take down whoever's there. The vibe of the movie has a lot of grime. And it's very grim and gray and disgusting. There's something about looking at the slums of the cities in the 70s and 80s, especially in New York, and just the way they looked was disgusting. However, it is kind of appealing to the eye. You're just shocked at how it once looked. It's kind of cool. The Blu-ray quality is pretty damn good, too. I think it's in widescreen, I'm pretty sure. And when I watched it, I was like, wow, this film looks like it's from the 90s. It's not that bad of quality compared to when it was really released in 1983. There's also some funny slow-motion scenes where they jump off the building and they're like, or a car goes over a bump and it's like, It's pretty fun to watch. I mean, it's cheesy as all hell, but it's still fun to watch. The gore, the effects, there are some shocking scenes in this movie. One in particular, I was like, damn! That there was vicious. It's got blood and balls. Especially with that one scene. I was like, fuck, man, that's messed up. The effects are pretty good, too. There's nothing too much in terms of big practical effects. However, they are very effective in what they set out to do, which is shock you. It's got some songs from Italian singer Willie Colon. Lustig was contractually obligated to put these 5 songs by this composer, and then he had trouble trying to fit them all in. The rest of the soundtrack is rockin'! I was surprised. It's like you would think it'd be all sleazy kind of music, but it's like a rock and roll soundtrack. It works. It's got blood and balls and heart, and it just kicks ass. It knows what it wants to say, so it gets in, says a few things, and gets out, and leaves you thinking. The characters are badass, even the minor ones. The car chase near the end looked daring and impressive. Probably really hard to shoot. There's one part where the car was coming towards the camera, and then it just turned when it drove away. And I was like, oh shit, I feel like the car was going to hit me. The music was fun, I just enjoyed it overall, but it is a cliche, generic Vigilante movie, but it's done really well. Is it my favorite Vigilante movie? I'd have to say no. It's really good, but not as good as like Death Wish or something like that. It doesn't really pack the feels. It packs the shock value, that's for sure. Overall, I give Vigilante a 3 out of 5. Thank you all for watching, and I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Twitter and Facebook fan pages in the description below, and leave comments and subscribe.